everybody.
Hi.
Welcome again to Unilove family. We are so happy again to bring you another episode. And on this one, this week we've had a lot of conversations amongst ourselves on how we can grow better, areas we need to improve in our lives. And I feel like we've had a lot this week.
Yes. Actually, there's a lot that has been happening. And we've just been looking at ourselves, seeing how we've grown and appreciating how different we are in terms of our growth individually. For instance, like today, Sharon is not here with us, but there's something that we admire about Sharon. You know how she's just been able to grow in her profession, and we've been and we've been admiring even Hilda, how she has a mother of two, but you cannot tell. So today that forms part of our discussion. So we're going to just be catching up and finding out how. What would you tell your younger self, or things that we've done in the past that have contributed to our future and that are good. So stick with us, hang in there with us, let's learn from each other. So as we get to discuss, please leave a comment and tell us what is that one thing that you would tell your younger self or you would have done differently. So Hilda is going to share with us some of the tips, Sylvia as well. So all of us will be sharing some tips, and today Sharon is busy, so she won't be able to join us, but let's get going.
She passed a big high and said how she will miss everyone. So yes. So we dive into it, right?
Let me just ask. When you're saying talking to a younger self, we always look like the same age, but we're not the same age. So are you going just to address your younger self at what bracket, or just it's general discussion for any person at any stage of life?
So for me, it's any stage of life, like you said. Actually, it's also very good that today we Sylvia, maybe we tell our viewers. Some of us are very old, So myself and Hilda are the oldest in Unilove family, and I'm the oldest.
By a day.
Not
even a day, maybe minutes.
10 minutes. Like
Mother says 17 minutes.
She told you 17. As for me, she's always said 10 minutes. 17.
No, you guys have a different story that I got to had. I had about it.
How can you even think twins can be?
No, let me tell you. One of the things I was told. This is for real. But I'm so shocked that they don't even know the difference in our timelines. In our birth times. Yes, my mother. Vivian, it's one day, and
no. It's 17.
Do you want us to call mom? We are going to call mom now.
And as Vivian is calling mom, let me share. Let me share what I got to know just a day before my Rura show. So I overheard my mom telling my aunties that when she was expecting us, by then she thought it was one baby. So she went as usual.
I'm calling mom.
She was admitted in the hospital. Spent the day there, and when the time came, she delivered a baby girl. And that girl was called Vivian. And then she was released to go home. But then I'm shocked that the rest of the world is getting to hear this story with them. And then when she was released, when mom was released to go home, she got home, and unfortunately, she had she had a very bad tummy ache. And it was very, very severe. She had to be rushed back to hospital. When she went back to hospital, she was told, lo and behold, you have another baby.
Are you getting this story for the very...
This is true, and my mom will
I'm not with you. You're the only one who has that story.
We are close in this story. At least let's work with our story.
No. But we're going to. I'll call mom and we'll confirm to you that hours or the difference between me and Hilda. Bottom line, me and Hilda are the oldest here, but I'm the oldest. I'm older than Hilda. We are twins, yes. Then Sylvia is our follower. Then Sharon is the
baby sister.
Yes. So for now, that's what goes.
You just surprised me. So actually, what we've been just thinking about, as you continue growing older, you have regrets, you have those things that you tell yourself, yeah, at least I did this right, or I got it right. So each one of us, can we just share briefly, what would you tell your younger self?
Okay, so let me start. For me, what I would tell my younger self is, one day you will be old. For now, take good care of yourself. So I would tell myself, please take good care of yourself. Take care of your body, because when you're young, you look very nice, and when you start growing, your body changes. Of course, when you get babies, your body, like, you know, you grow, you add in size and all that. So I would tell myself, please take good care of yourself, because the earlier you start taking care of your body, the better, even when you become older. I would tell myself, eat right, exercise, just love yourself. Do you know, Sylvia, when you love yourself, it makes the whole difference.
Sure.
Yeah, there are people who just hate themselves from the time they are young. And I think when people are growing up, with your body changes and all that, then you see other people, other girls, and you think they're more beautiful than you, they are better than you. Maybe you stop loving yourself, but I would tell myself, love yourself more than anyone or anything. Take good care of yourself, your body, your skin. Start wearing your sunscreen early enough. Sunscreen is a must, so that your skin remains young and glowing and, you know, just, radiating. Radiating. So I would tell my younger self, girl, take good care of yourself.
Fantastic. I like that, especially the bit of eat right and, you know, just exercise and love on yourself. I think for me, I'll tell myself, follow your purpose, follow your passion. Most of us start pursuing those things in our 40s and 50s. Man, that's too late. So I think I'll tell myself, I'll pray and ask God, show me my purpose. Show me my passion in life. Because purpose is what drives you, and passion is what excites you in life. Purpose mainly is, why were you created? Anything, be it a spoon, be it a building, the reason as to why it was created is its purpose. So if you don't know your purpose in life, you will serve different other things that are not you. So I would tell myself, what's my purpose in life? What's my passion? And then I will not go through life feeling like it's a boring journey, because I'm doing things that I don't like. For example, when you're young, we've seen so many people, if your parents were doctors, and then this young person grows up thinking, you know what, or rather they're forced, you must be a doctor, or anything close to a doctor, at least a clinical officer, a nurse,
veterinary
or a veterinary
officer,
or someone just within the hospital environment. But that's not their passion, that's not their purpose. So they turn out to be very bitter and, unhappy people. But pursue your passion, pursue your purpose in life.
Wow, very true, very important.
For me, I would tell my younger self, like, just make the right friendships. I would have made the right friendship, invest in the right friendships, the right relationships. Don't just assume that the people that you are with when you are maybe in high school, they are the same people that you will be with them, like in your retirement or something like that. So I'll just encourage you, or just say that you should invest in good relationships, be it love relationships. Don't be in toxic relationships and you are like giving people a lot of chances. Just say, oh, you never know tomorrow. They say tomorrow is Monday. So if today is Sunday, tomorrow is Monday. Don't waste time with people in the name of you never know about tomorrow. Yes, and then another thing that I would say, if people have shown you who they truly are, just believe it. Don't give people chances. They will prove that they are the wrong people around you. They are proved beyond every reasonable doubt, and you're like, oh, they will change. That people will never change. And by the time maybe they are changing, they have totally destroyed you. So for me, I would just say, focus and remain with relevant friendships and relationships.
And Sylvia, that's very good. Because I've seen people wasting so much time holding on to wrong relationships or wrong friendships, and then you waste so much time. Can you imagine if you meet someone when you are 22, and you start dating, and they show you who they are, and they say, I follow a lot Benjamin Zulu, and Benjamin Zulu is always talking about pre-25 and relationships and all that. So if you're below 25, don't even think of a serious relationship because you're still growing up. Yeah,
That's true.
So back to Sylvia's point. So someone has shown you who they are. Let's say you're 23, and you waste 10 good years with them. By the time you're saying bye-bye to each other, it is 33.
Yeah.
See how you've wasted your time. And you're not saying all of them are a waste. Some, of course, we say again, we learn from the past. So maybe something like that has happened to you.
Yeah.
You just need to pick up yourself and move on. But don't wait. If you know it is something that is not right, just stop it at earlier, because then you will have done something better with yourself.
But again, I feel like the people who usually waste time with people, giving them a lot of chances, by the time they're coming out of those friendships or relationships, they're angry, they're bitter, they're toxic. So you see the kind of harm that by keeping those people you put yourself, you've just risked your entire life.
And I think one of the ways maybe to cap that situation is which I'm still telling to myself, as a younger person, just knowing your values and your priorities. If you know your values, then even getting into a relationship, for example, you don't drink, you don't take drugs, you don't go out clubbing, and then those are your values. You won't find yourself hanging around people with such, because then over time the effects will be obvious. So I think knowing your values and sticking to them, and being honorable and being decent, whatever you do, then that will really, really help. But if you got yourself now, you're 40s, 30s, and you didn't do that, it's never too late.
Yes.
It's never too late to go back and just start practicing some good habits here and there.
Okay, so as we conclude, ladies, so for me, what of late I've been telling myself, and still I would tell my younger self, don't be too hard on yourself, because yes, be focused. Be focused in life, like make those investments that you want to do. If you get a job early, start investing early, start, saving, thinking about your future, but still enjoy yourself, go for that holiday. And I think that's the one thing that I think I will, maybe, should I tell myself? But okay, I think maybe I discovered early, I discovered early. So for me, I love myself. I enjoy my time.
That's
vacations and whatever. I will not wait to get to 40 and 7 enough to go for a holiday. I am not waiting.
That one we fully agree.
Yeah, so
love yourself.
Of course, yes. So love yourself, enjoy your time, enjoy yourself, travel, do those things that just excite you. Otherwise, this life has so many things. You won't.
It has a lot of trouble. So what I'll say is, empower yourself. It's never too late. You might have wanted maybe to learn baking or to go back to school, and it never happened in your younger life. When you're at that time when you needed to do that. But it's never too late. Go back to school, learn a skill, equip yourself, become better. I think one of the things you can tell yourself is, how can I grow myself and become better? Starting from now, going forward. So become better, empower yourself.
For me, what I would say is, along the line, if you've made mistakes, if you feel like you're not where you're supposed to be, don't beat yourself. Forgive yourself, recollect yourself, dust yourself, and you can start again. And you can always start again at any point in time. So don't condemn yourself. There are some people who are always blaming their 20s that, I got a baby at an early age, don't even blame yourselves for the things that have already happened. Learn from them and then just move forward. Just see how you can correct the mistakes that you made. But don't be in a state of just blaming yourself and condemnation and regrets. It won't move you anywhere.
True, because even if you got a baby, that baby is a big blessing.
But I think that's a good thing.
That's a good thing. People listening to themselves and making it look like it's the most foolish thing that anyone can do on planet Earth. No,
because that's the best thing. If you got a child early,
you
work hard with your child. Imagine if you didn't get.
Okay, let me just.
You're right.
Someone maybe got a baby as a teenager. Maybe I stopped them from going to school.
Maybe
I'm not saying, but as a grown up, even for me, as at this age, I feel like I should have gotten babies earlier. So I'm not in that category.
Because someone might think like that.
Yeah, I hear you and I hear that. So I feel like we need to, even in life sometimes, to just pause and count our blessings and stop blaming on everything entirely. That, oh yeah, this one went wrong, but out of it, I have this thing to celebrate. We always focus on the negative. We build negative energy towards it. We get into depression and we stop moving. And yet, there's something positive that can be looked out of that incident. So, for me, I think as we wrap up, just look at opportunities of becoming better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just look at opportunities of becoming better. Just know you are able to, I mean, God has given us second chances and even more chances to come. And so there's always an opportunity to start again and become better.
Yeah.
Yes.
And as Christians, we all know that the Bible says that anything, is it, the Bible is just something people say.
Come on, tell us.
Okay, everything that it was meant for evil, it can be turned for your own good.
Yeah,
so in any place that you are, even if it's in a very dark space, just tell God that, okay, I'm in this dark space and in a very bad place, but can you turn it for good? God is a God that restores people. God is a God that turns around situation and gives more than a lot of chances to everyone. Yeah.
Otherwise, we love you guys and we will continue to learn from each other.
Yeah.
If there are ways that you feel that people can still improve or, speak to your younger self, please let us know. Would love to know and, hear from you, learn from you so that we can keep growing together.
So I think what I like saying again as we wind up, as when you're young, even now talking, of course, you're talking to our younger self and also advising a younger person. Always remember the choices that you're making today, they will catch up with you in future. So young people, make sure you make the right choices. Some of them might be hard, they might look tough at that time, but always choose the right one. You might look like the less popular option, the most unfavorable option, but if you think about the future and how that choice you're making will affect your future, make sure you make the right choice. Okay?
Yes. Guys, if you've not subscribed, what are you waiting for? We were just about to get that. What are you waiting for?
Yes, and also to follow us on our social media platforms, Instagram and Facebook at Unilove Sisters.
Yeah, please join us and we will continue having amazing times together. Otherwise, we love you all, and for now, bye.
Audio Jungle.